These car comparisons and Asphalt legends are gaining popularity on this channel. Even though school is starting again for me, I will do my best to keep these comparisons coming to you as often as possible. As the game evolves, we still need to see how car classes and rankings actually translate into track performance. Also, you guys still haven't fully and accurately guessed the right car to win in certain comparisons, since right now we are at 0.5 out of 6 or 7. We don't have one on the board yet, but maybe that can change. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel to stay informed about what's happening and what comparisons you want to see. Also, remember to send me your requests, because today's comparison is actually based on a user request. A while back I posted this poll about comparisons you guys wanted to see in the future. With the LEGO Technic Spotlight event happening right now, I thought this would be a cool tie-in. Now that it's live and I'm gaining epic import parts for all my LEGO cars, I'm gonna hold off on it until I fully upgrade all 5 cars anyway. One user, the Hammer Guy 94, commented on this poll asking for a unique matchup: the game's highest ranked 5-star car versus the lowest ranked 6-star car. I thought that would be an interesting comparison because I wanted to see if the powerful Zenvo TSR-S, which is the highest ranked 5-star car at 4171, could compete against the Lamborghini Aventador SVJ Roadster, the lowest ranked 6-star car, at 4081. I then shared that idea with you, and most of you said the Aventador would win easily. Some of you thought the matchup wouldn't be very interesting and wanted something more spectacular. I agreed, so I later created this poll: which car should I add to this matchup, with the top 2 highest voted cars joining the Aventador TSR-S. Based on your votes, most of you wanted the 6-star Sesto Elemento to go against the 5-star Nissan GTR 50 Italdesign. Now, that's a much more exciting matchup. Not only do we have the lowest ranked 6-star car versus the highest ranked 5-star car, but we also have a 5-star car that many have overlooked and a 6-star car trying to surpass its 5-star counterpart. This should be exciting. It shows that I always pay attention to your ideas, so don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave comments in our community or on this video about what comparison or video you'd like to see in Asphalt, and I'll do my best to make it happen. With that said, let's get this comparison started. So we have 3 Class B cars and 1 Class A car in this comparison, and surprisingly all the Class B cars are higher ranked than the Class A1. That vehicle in particular is the Lamborghini Aventador SVJ Roadster, ranked at 4081. Many people believe that the Vanda or the newly added Zonda Cinque were the lowest ranked 6-star cars, but you probably forgot that this car existed, didn't you? At 4081, the Aventador SVJ Roadster is the lowest ranked 6-star car in the game. What's also ironic is that there's another Aventador in this class, the Aventador J, which is ranked higher at 4133 but is a 5-star car. Anyway, of all 4 cars here, the SVJ is the fastest, reaching a top speed of 379 kilometers per hour. Its other stats are relatively balanced for a Class A car, even though they're on the lower end. Still, this car can surprise us, as we'll see in a bit. Climbing a bit in rank, we have the Nissan GTR 50 Italdesign, the first and only $1 million production GTR in the world. I mean, sure, you can buy 400Rs and Z-Tune GTRs for $2 million or even $3 million, but those cars are old. The GTR 50, built to commemorate the 50th anniversary of the Skyline GTR, is based on the GTR Nismo. It even borrows Nismo's powertrain, a twin turbocharged 3.8-liter V6 with power boosted to 710 horsepower. The entire car was built in collaboration with the famous Italian design house Italdesign, which is why it has much better aerodynamics and a wider stance than the original. It comes with dual exhausts instead of quads and features an active aero wing that can also act as an air brake. In Asphalt, this Class B car is incredibly quick as seen from its acceleration stat, and it hits a top speed of 363 kilometers per hour, so it's definitely no slouch. The only downside is that compared to the other cars, the GTR 50 has the lowest nitro efficiency, but will its handling and slight floatiness help it succeed? Moving on up, we have the highest ranked 5-star car in the game, the Zenvo TSR-S. Honestly, this is one of my favorite cars in the game because when it arrived, it was the car that completely outshined the Huracan Evo Spider, a car that many people still spam in multiplayer lobbies today. Many of us still don't know exactly what this car is, but to briefly explain why it's so popular, it's the road legal track version of the Zenvo TS1 GT, and its most obvious standout feature is its quirky active aero rear wing, which sways in different directions based on where the car is turning. Also, famous British YouTube personality Shmee150 has a special bespoke one, which you can drive for yourself right now in the Crew Motorfest. The twin supercharged flat plane crank V8 in this car produces up to 1200 horsepower and can accelerate from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in less than 3 seconds. In Asphalt, the TSR-S has very strong acceleration, though the GTR50 is a bit better. Of all 4 cars, the TSR-S also has the best handling with an 82 handling stat. It tops out at 366 kilometers per hour, but you can only reach that speed if you use perfect nitro. Is this Zenvo truly deserving of its rank? Let's find out.
Last but not least, we have the top ranked car here, the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento. Based on the Gallardo, the Sesto Elemento is an extremely lightweight supercar made mostly from carbon fiber, which explains its name. Sesto Elemento, or sixth element, referring to carbon. Power comes from the Superleggera, a 5.2 liter V10 engine producing 570 horsepower. Because the car weighs just under 1 ton, it has a slightly better power to weight ratio than the Bugatti Veyron. It can accelerate from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 2.5 seconds, matching the Veyron speed. In Asphalt, this car boasts the best acceleration among the 4 cars we're comparing today, along with excellent nitro efficiency. However, it's the slowest, topping out at only 360 kilometers per hour, and has the worst handling with a stat just above 70. Is this 6-star Class B car worthy of its rank? Let's find out.
Like I mentioned earlier in this video, this matchup will be interesting because we'll see which cars truly deserve their rank. Everything is pretty evenly matched in top speed except for the SVJ, since it's the fastest. So here at 1000 Minarets, the SVJ should have the advantage, although the Zenvo might catch up in the roundabout with its incredible handling. Let's see how things turn out. That is very interesting. I thought the Zenvo would take second place in this matchup, but it's the GTR50 that outpaces all the way to the finish line. Let's break this down. Even though the Zenvo was faster than the other 2 Class B cars at 366, the GTR50 accelerated much faster in a straight line than the Zenvo and started gaining distance as the race went on. Even at the roundabout, the GTR50 kept increasing the gap between it and the Zenvo because of its handling. So even though the SVJ finished in first, which we expected, the real surprise is that the lower ranked GTR50 beat the faster, more agile Zenvo on a track where top speed matters most. The other expected result was the Sesto, which came in dead last because it's the slowest car here despite its strong acceleration, and its drifting speed is the slowest too, matching its 70 handling stat. With that, we move on to straights and hairpins. Things will be much closer here, but the Zenvo should perform well since it has the best handling.
Wow, that's incredible. There's literally nothing separating the SVJ Roadster and the GTR 50 in this matchup. That Nissan continues to surprise here. It accelerates faster, its floatiness gives it the drift speed it needs to out-corner the Zenvo, and it's just the better Class B car here. The Zenvo, as quick and as fast as it is, and as much as I love it, just can't keep up with the GTR 50 in any situation here, and don't get me started on the Sesto. As fast as that car is, and as high as it's ranked, it's just the worst car here. So, for the first time ever, you guys were absolutely right in guessing the winner of this comparison video, which is the SVJ Roadster. However, that car won by the slimmest of margins here at straights and hairpins because the GTR 50 is secretly overpowered. I don't think it really has an 86 acceleration stat. It feels more like 88 or more. It's rapid. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this really interesting matchup. Stay tuned for another exciting matchup where all of the LEGO Technic cars will compete for LEGO supremacy. If you liked what you saw today, don't forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. Also, like I said earlier, keep sending me your ideas for what comparisons you'd like to see. I'll keep posting polls to get your feedback, but ultimately you guys probably want to see something I haven't thought of, which is what we saw today in this comparison video. So make sure you comment either on this video or on my community tab, and I'll see what I can do. Until then, stay safe and I'll see you later.